Hello everybody and welcome to episode 1 of Code Brothers Visual Studio C++ tutorial series. If you don't have Visual Studio, there is a link in the description for the free community version as well as some alternatives. Let's get started by opening a new project. Clicking New Project and selecting a Visual C++ empty project. We'll name the project Input and Output. Here is our empty project. We can't do much without creating a C++ file. We can do that by right-clicking on Source Files, Add, CPP File, or by clicking Project, Add New Item, CPP File. We will cover header files later. We will name this file main.cpp. Every C++ program contains one or more functions, one of which must be named main. The operating system runs our C++ program by calling main. Here is a simple version of main that does nothing but return a value to the operating system. A function definition has 4 elements: a return type, a function name, a parameter list in the parentheses, ours is empty, and a function body. Here we are going to create a little program that adds 2 integers together. This doesn't do us much good if we can't see what the sum is. We also need a way to enter numbers. To do this, we are going to include the IOStream library in our project. #include IOStream in angle brackets. Now we can use the cin and cout objects in our program. Cin and cout are in the standard namespace, so we specify std::cout and std::cin. We use 2 left-pointing angle brackets called the extraction operator for cout and 2 right-pointing angle brackets called the insertion operator for cin. We end every C++ statement with a semicolon. Now we can run this program and see our results. Let's add 5 and 5. You will notice it said 10 right before returning to the operating system. A program that adds 2 numbers together and closes immediately isn't much good for us, so we want to keep running our code until we are done adding. We can do that with a loop. For now, we can use a do-while loop that stops running when both numbers are 0. We will cover loops in the next video. Now we run this. Adding 3 and 5, we get 8, and adding 5 and 5, we get 10. We use 0, 0 to exit. That concludes our first project. We learned how to input integers into our code and how to display output on the screen. We also learned a little bit about loops. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them in the comment section below. The source code will be provided in the description of this video. I look forward to the next video where we'll be learning about loops in detail along with conditional statements.